The newly released SciPEP report, a collaborative effort by the Kavli Foundation and the Department of Energy's Office of Science, provides targeted insights for communicating basic science, curiosity-driven research that is often less familiar or immediately relatable to audiences. As the report introduction explains, the motivation behind SciPEP emerged from a lack of existing guidance tailored to sharing foundational science with the public. Unlike applied science, which has an established communication framework, basic science faces unique challenges in conveying its broader value to society. The report includes a broad spectrum of resources, drawing on expert discussions, commissioned research, and survey data. For example, one study cited in the report, led by John Besley of Michigan State, reviewed 2,300 articles from top science communication journals. This analysis found that only about 5% addressed communicating basic science topics. SciPEP's recommendations seek to address these gaps by suggesting practical, evidence-based approaches. Central to SciPEP's framework is the importance of setting clear, audience-specific goals in public communication. John Besley explains that every other decision about communication follows from these audience-specific behavioral goals, emphasizing the need for targeted objectives before selecting tactics. Social scientist Rose Hendricks adds that communicators of basic science may sometimes set unrealistic goals that are not connected with their chosen tactics. Olivia Ambrogio from the American Geophysical Union's Sharing Science program notes that people focused on basic research tend to interact with non-scientists less than their applied counterparts. Prior experience engaging with audiences enhances researchers' ability to reflect on what worked and what didn't. Historian Bruce Lewinstein provides a thought-provoking perspective, stating, "As a historian, I know that the label of basic science, and the contrast with applied science, does not describe a real distinction in science. Instead, the labels appeared in history primarily for rhetorical reasons, as part of an argument about how to treat science." His reflection in the report, titled "Why I Don't Use the Label Basic Science," challenges the traditional terminology and is an insightful read. The report has a ton of evidence-backed guidance, and all of it is very accessible alongside informative case studies that tell compelling narratives. And it comes with a slide deck with visuals of the key insights from the report. Not many reports do that. Anyway, the report is out, and time will tell how its recommendations permeate into the landscape of basic science communication. Join us here on the civicscitv network via video, digital print, and radio, as we venture to engage with some of the scholars and practitioners who contributed to the report, and also capture insights from users, especially basic scientists and practitioners communicating basic science to understand how they are applying the report's guidance.